Good morning and welcome to Monte Cristo. We're getting ready to have a wedding shower and the groom is extremely fond of banana pudding, so I'm getting ready to make some banana pudding. Please excuse this because I have a lot of work to do, so I didn't get very fixed up this morning. So if y'all will just join me and bear with this, then we'll get some banana pudding made. It's so good, you're gonna love it. As you saw in the screenshot, for this recipe, you're gonna need whole milk, preferably whole milk. You're gonna need vanilla pudding. This is French. You can use regular or you can use banana cream, the instant. And you need 2 of these. Then you need about 8 to 10 bananas. You need vanilla wafers. You need whipped topping and sweetened condensed milk. And Rita says this is not really banana pudding, that banana pudding is cooked. This is banana dessert, but whatever you want to call it is really good. And the bananas that I bought are not as ripe as I would like to have them, and so I did have some ripe bananas, and I put the not as ripe bananas in with the ripe bananas and let them stay overnight, and it did help to ripen them just a little bit. That's just a little quick tip for you. So we'll get started. First thing we'll do is mix our vanilla pudding with our milk as the package instructs. Since we have 2 packages, we're going to need 4 cups of milk. And it's best to go ahead and do this first so it can set up and thicken up. We have to crush our vanilla wafers. And the easiest way that I've found to do them is to put them in a Ziploc bag. Push as much air out of it as you can. And put a rolling pin on them. Or just beat them with your hand. And I would like mine just crushed to a fine dust. I like to have a little bit of texture to them. That looks about right. It's just crushed. It's not to, like I said, not to a fine dust, but just, and you might find some in there that are a little bigger than you want them. You can just mash them with your fingers. So that's our layer of crumbs. And now we're gonna just put a little bit of pudding mixture on top of the crumbs. And this soaks into the crumbs and really makes it delightful. If you try to spread it, you're just gonna pull your crumbs up, so I just leave it alone. Because by the time you get it all in there, it's gonna all mash together anyway. Now we're gonna cut our bananas and just let them fall. Just keep moving them around. The next layer is Cool Whip. Just very easily so you don't pull everything else up. And it helps, I don't really know why, but it helps if you touch the side with the Cool Whip. It kind of makes it stay where it's supposed to be. I'm sure there's some kind of physics answer for that, but I wouldn't know it. All right, now we start all over again. Put a layer of crumbs on top of that. And a layer of the pudding mix. want to put enough so that it soaks into the vanilla wafers. More bananas. More Cool Whip. As you're doing this, try to remember how many layers you want to have, because you can make it thinner or thicker if you want to make another layer, which is what I'm going to do. And I may have to have a little extra Cool Whip because I think I might have been a little generous with my Cool Whip. I always buy more Cool Whip than I think I'll need because I usually am too generous with it, just like I have been during this demonstration. So, since I'm gonna do another layer, fortunately, I have more Cool Whip, or whip topping, rather. I suggest that when you start this, you might want to save a few banana slices and a few of your vanilla wafers to decorate the top of it with, especially if you're serving more than one dessert. And that gives people an idea if it's on a buffet. That way they know what's underneath. So I failed to do that, and sometimes, I do that all the time. So what I'll do is just save a few sprinkles, and I'll just put a couple of banana slices and some of the sprinkles of the vanilla wafers on the top. There's our banana pudding.